guess what? My sister Raquel and I are going behind the scenes with Coach Jacqui. If you did not see last night's episode, guess what? Go and watch it. But what you got at this moment is like this awesome opportunity to get just a quick sneak peek and get some golden nuggets with Coach Jacqui as we discuss more about money and mindset and flipping the script around that
Yes.
to break those generational bonds that hold you back from having the life that you not just want and desire, but you deserve.
Deserve.
And it's possible right now, full in abundance. So just want to get right into it. Hello, Coach Jacqui. Hey,
Hey.
sis.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi. What's up, guys? So excited to be back. I love the conversation last night. It was phenomenal.
Let me tell you, it was fire. We're still getting comments today about those nuggets that you dropped and letting people know that they're powerful. It's inside of
Yes.
them. They need to tap it, wake it up, and get into action. And so you were a
1000%.
powerhouse last night. And like my sister said, if you did not catch the full show, please don't just judge it by this little 10-minute behind the scenes. Y'all need to go and get the information because some of y'all know y'all really need it. Y'all need to unleash that power that you have inside and your mindset about money and making that switch. So, Jackie, it's on you, love. Go drop some more nuggets because you've been doing it.
Yes. Well, I'm super excited. What I want to drop right now for you guys, I know the holidays are coming, and it makes us very anxious when it comes to money. It makes us very anxious when it comes to money. It makes us very anxious when it comes to our bank account. It makes us very anxious when it comes to our savings account. So, I have some quick shifts to help you attract more money and abundantly as you're spending, feel better about it, right? And so, shift number one is this: be sure to swipe your cards happily. Yes, I
Oh,
said happily. Even if you're uncomfortable, you're like, man, I didn't want to spend that much, especially, after your Target run. We know that Target bill is always a little higher than you want it to be, right? Still swipe it happily and say to yourself, more money is on its way to me. As I spend, more is coming on its way into my bank
mm,
account. I'm making room for more, right?
okay.
So that's a
Ooh.
beautiful one. And then another one I say, quit giving into the thoughts of lack, the thoughts of there's not going to be enough, you're not going to get more. Let's have an honesty moment here, right? Anytime that you've been in a situation and money has been scarce, it has been like, I don't know where more is going to come from, more has always shown up for you. More money always arrived for you. You always ended up finding a way where you thought that there was no way. So
Mm,
quit buying into the idea of lack and start to realize I am abundant and more is always on its way to me. It's only going to come if you believe it. So more is on its way to me. And as you're paying things, pay them in gratitude. I like to do what's called elevated gratitude. Talk to it as if, that grocery shopping. I know there was a funny meme going around, for Black Friday, we all got TVs, we all got all the electronics. We want to have a discount on groceries. And so I love that statement, right? I love that statement. But when we have an honesty moment, if gas prices have gone up, if water prices have gone up, if the cost of living has gone up, that's why your grocery bill is going up. Remember the truck driver who is putting food on the table for his children. That's why our grocery bill is higher, you know? So you got to remember all the pieces to the one item that you're buying. That apple that you're buying in the store, or those sweet potatoes that you're about to put in that pie. It has a story. It has a story with it. And that story with it comes with money. And
mm.
that money story for that sweet potato is why you're paying the price that you're paying when you're in the store. So pay your stuff happily. Pay it willingly. Pay it with an open heart and an open mind, knowing that more money is always on its way back to you.
Wow.
Mm.
So those were awesome nuggets. If you missed it, hey, Courtney, you're right. It's your perspective. So one nugget, swipe your cards happily. I just want to throw something in there. Swipe the card if you have money in your account. Otherwise, that fee that they charge, that $400, it's actually not 400, it's about $35. Swipe your cards happily, but make sure you have money. Let's have that real conversation, right? Make sure you have
Right.
money when you're swiping. Two, quit buying into thoughts of lack. More is on the way. Wow, that's powerful. And not as easy to do as we would think. But you gotta think about what it is that you want. And some people are so busy caught up in their current situation, they can't see past it. And three, elevate gratitude all the time. Yes, things are expensive in the supermarket, they're expensive all over, but you have to think about how those supplies get here. And Jacqui used the example of the truck driver, and he has to put food on the table for his family or himself. So think about that as well. Elevate your gratitude. Those are some awesome, awesome nuggets. I love those. And they're
Yeah.
Thank
simple, but they are powerful because they all leave the power in our hands.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Yes. No, I was just gonna say absolutely. Like the power is in your hands, and you are creating from the point in which you feel right now. And so when you are swiping that card and you are feeling lack, you are feeling overwhelmed, you are feeling worried, you are attracting more of that. And
Mm.
so what I'm telling you to do this holiday season is not let the holidays overwhelm you, not let the holidays be too much for you, but let the holidays be a point where you get to share, love, and enjoy. And when you look at it from that perspective, and you spend your money, you are going to be attracting more moments just like that to you. And you're going to notice even time with your family is going to feel like so much better because you are in a different mindset, a different perspective, just from how you're spending your money on the holidays.
Hmm.
Coach Jacqui, as I'm listening to all of this, if you're starting to get to know me a little bit more, and my sister knows, like, community is a huge part. And there's like a lot, like, right? It's like we're speaking kind of the way it occurs to me is like individually, right? Like we're talking like individually.
Mhm.
But what can you say to people where it's not just them? Like there's some conversation around the holidays. So I'll give you an example. I'm running a huge Toys for Tots event, and we collect over 200 toys that are given out locally to organizations that we know and families that we truly connect to. And there's something for me when you're saying in that lack scarcity mindset, it kind of comes down to like, if it's like that burden on me. Like, yes, we got responsibility, but like when we can let that go and say there's abundance out there and available for everyone. And I'm in gratitude for the communities that I'm in and the people that are around. What do you say about that, about attracting that kind of perspective? So it's sort of like expanding ourselves into like inclusivity than feeling so like alone and like isolated.
Yeah, we are never alone. We are constantly creating, co creating, and we are all in this together. And so when it comes to the gift of giving, and I said the gift of giving this
Mm.
holiday season, it is, I mean, that is like the most beautiful magnet. You will turn yourself into a straight money magnet with the gift of giving. And this gift, because you're going to give unto things that you are doing good work, right? Toys for Tots is doing good work, and they are blessing children with dream items that they regularly would not receive. And so we are all co-creating. The children are getting things that they are manifesting while you're giving something that you are manifesting is going to come right back to you. And it may not be something you paid for. It may be somebody giving it to you in the same capacity as Toys for Tots. You may get it for completely free, right? Because
Mm.
you are in the process of giving and receiving. We are in this circular motion. So the more that you give, the more that you receive. The more that you receive, the more that you give. And so, yes, I absolutely love that. We are in this together.
Wow. I really like that. You know what that brought to mind for me? There's this saying that Dave Ramsey has, and he says, "Live today, live and give like no one else, so later
Yes.
you can live and give like no one else." And it's the same thing, just where you stress, right? So today you're gonna live and give like no one else, right? So that later you can live and give like nobody else.
Yes.
And
Love
I'm
it.
like,
Love it.
wow. And guys, here's the thing. giving doesn't always mean you have to spend money. You can make stuff for people, right? So
Yes.
let's get out of that mindset of, oh, I have to spend X amount of dollars. Sometimes making something for someone speaks
Yes.
volumes more so than if you went out and made a purchase, because they understand that you took the time and care to make this gift for them. And like Jacqui said, it is all about family time and spending time with the family. That's what the holiday season is about, not who's got the biggest gift or the most expensive gift. Because I'll tell you, there's some gifts that I plan on making this for this holiday season. I've already made one, and I pour my heart and soul into what I make for people. So let's just shift our mindset like a quarter turn, just a little bit, tweak it as to how you see it. Okay? Can we do that?
Yes.
Oof, I love that. I absolutely love that. It has me very, very present to, we're so quick to connect this way. Like, right? I'm so grateful for social media or a quick little text. One of the best gifts I ever got recently was a card in the mail.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, people don't send cards anymore. And like my really good friend, my best friend for 42 years, sends a card to me, my husband, and my daughter. It was Halloween. Like she loves running to the mailbox, right? And opening up that Halloween card. There was, it was all the little Halloween little stickers and stuff. But that, like you said, that real intention of giving and the intention of joy, experiencing your joy and spreading that out onto someone else is so much more than like, hey, here comes an Amazon box and here comes the toy.
Yes.
It's yes, we're saying when we're younger kids, but for me, just hint, anybody, feel free to write me a letter. But I love that. I love that, sis. And yes, we do connect in our mindset. Giving a gift is something to do that equals money.
Yeah.
And I'm just challenging everyone out there to really look at that. You have some deep gifts within you, talents within you that can make such an impact on someone else, that you would be the best gift, including like a smile, including a smile.
Yes.
To a
That's
complete
awesome.
stranger can
Yes.
shift their whole entire day.
Yeah.
So I love that. Thanks, sis, for that.
Absolutely. So, Jacqui, I know you've dropped so much between last night and today, but if there's one thing that you can take with, you want our audience to take with them from everything that you've said or something new, what
Yeah.
would that be?
All change happens from within.
Mm,
Fall in love with you. You fall in love
mm.
with you, you will attract money, you will attract success, you will attract happiness, you will attract travel, you will attract friendship. Like it's the falling in love with you that matters. And it's for everything. Like that's literally what I'm on a mission to do is help more female entrepreneurs fall in love with themselves so they can attract everything that they deserve. And I say deserve because you deserve it, especially if it's an idea in your head and something came to you and you're like, oh my God, I would love to see that happen. You deserve it at that moment.
Wow.
The only way to attract it is to fall in love with you and you will receive.
Wow. All change begins with you. Fall in love with you. Jacqui, real quick, how can our audience reach you to learn how to shift their money mindset?
Yes, absolutely. At the Pursuit to Happy on Instagram and at the Pursuit to Happy on TikTok. Please find me on those two platforms. That is where I do the most teaching, the most videos. I'm actually going to be starting I was just out to lunch with a whole bunch of beautiful women, and they were telling me like, Coach Jacqui, we would really love to have weekly meditations or daily meditations with you.
Mm.
So I'm about to start a daily meditation at night before you go to bed. So it will help you get into the manifestation mode to create everything that you desire. So make sure you follow me to find out where you can meet us.
Awesome. Thank you so much again for taking
Yes.
time out of your busy schedule. I know you're here visiting family, and we do appreciate you. And more importantly, we appreciate your family sharing you with us. So we
Yes.
thank you,
Love you
thank you,
guys.
thank you. Guys, remember, together we can rise and thrive. Till next time.